Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2019. We're playing as Real Madrid. This is Season 1, Episode 3. In today's episode, we have first up a match against Napoli in the group stages of the UEFA Champions League. And then we're going to be facing Valencia a little bit later on. Welcome back to the Real Madrid Career Series. So guys, if you still are enjoying it and want to ensure more Football Manager content on the channel, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're around here with notifications on. Let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the series thus far and players you would like me to sign in January. So it is the 6th of November 2019. In the last episode, if you haven't gone and seen it, highly recommend you do. We managed to have a 1-1 draw against Dynamo in Russia. We had our first match in the Champions League, and we also played Athletic Bilbao. We managed to stomp them 5-1. I've played some matches off camera before we face Napoli here today because of just fixture congestion, and there's no need to show every single match. So, we managed to beat Granada 2-0 in the Liga, Getafe 2-0 in the Champions League, 4-1 over Lille, Eibar 4-0, 3-1 over Real Valladolid. Away, we managed to beat Napoli 4-1. Earlier, we also managed to win 3-1 again in the Liga, 3-0 in the Copa del Rey, and 1-0 against Real Sociedad. So where does that leave us now? Looking at our competitions, we're currently first in La Liga with 10 wins, 0 draws, and 0 losses. We are currently undefeated. 30 points, nearly a third of the season we're through. Barcelona in second with 25, Real Sociedad in third with 22, Celta Vigo, Atletico Madrid in fifth, Valencia in seventh. What else is going on? Sevilla in 11th, Villarreal in 12th, Athletic Bilbao, Granada in the relegation spot. We currently sit atop of our UEFA Champions League group at the moment with 3 games played, 7 points. Napoli in second with 6. Lille have no points, and Dynamo are currently in third with 4 points there. We are currently in the next round of the Copa del Rey. The main objective for the series is to win a major piece of silverware, whether that it's La Liga or the Champions League. I'll consider it a failure if I don't win either one, and not overly too fussed about the Copa del Rey. Okay, let's look at some league stats before we get stuck into the match. So, looking at our player stats, Luka Jovic is currently La Liga's top goal scorer with 7 goals. Gareth Bale second with 6, and Eden Hazard is third with 5. We've got a really good goals tally here, nearly 20 goals between them. Looking at the Champions League, unfortunately, some Romanian is currently the top goal scorer. That's quite funny. But overall, Messi's up there with the assists. Most distances with Koke. Tackles the Celta Vigo pairing by the look of it, which is interesting to see. So let's dive into our tactics for the match against Napoli at home at the Santiago Bernabeu. So we're still playing a 4-3-3 attacking Zinedine Zidane formation. I haven't even needed to use my 4-1-4-1 possession or my custom 4-1-4-1 Jose Mourinho park the bus, as this formation is really working out well this season. Got to say another huge thank you to Sports Interactive for providing me with a copy of Football Manager and making this Let's Play possible. So huge thank you to them and their community manager. I'll put in the description below as well the badge and sort of face cutting packs as well on Sorted Out if you guys want to download and mod your Football Manager. So this is the squad we've been playing with this season. It's a 4-3-3. Flat back, 3 in the midfield, and up top. So, for this match, Jovic is going to be playing. He's been playing really quite well. After 11 matches, he scored 10 goals. And is really coming into his own, the former Eintracht Frankfurt man. I have dropped Benzema to the bench for now. Eden Hazard on the left-hand side, unfortunately, has picked up a knock and is out for 8 days to 2 weeks. So we're going to have to rotate him here now for the match. So we've got a couple of options. We can bring on Vinicius Jr. We could also bring on Asensio. I kind of think bringing on Vinicius might be a little bit daring. He hasn't actually played, though. That's my only concern. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on Asensio for Hazard. I'll allow him to play in Hazard's spot so the team is familiar. And I'm going to bring on Vinicius for Hazard's spot. Gareth Bale can play on the right-hand side. Gareth Bale's been playing quite well this season under the circumstances. In Football Manager, as long as your players are picking up at least a 7.0, that's sort of the average rating. Anything else is obviously better. Like a 7.8 for Gareth Bale is quite exceptional. Ramos is that well with a 7.3. Midfield-wise, we still have Modric, Casemiro, and Kroos, as is currently the 6th of November now. We're getting to the stage where our players are gelling a lot quite well together. We've got Isco, we've got Sangri in the midfield. He's had a really good season so far, the 20-year-old Ivorian, coming from Toulouse. Right back wise, we've got Carvajal here. Eder, his injury has cleared up, but Zola has been playing a lot more than Eder because he has been a little bit injury prone this season. Marcelo, we do have Mendy on the bench. We'll keep for that. And we have Vallejo and Kamara as well for now, and Courtois in goal. So without further ado, let's get stuck into Napoli here today. So Benzema, Vinicius, Isco, Sangri, Mendy, and Kamara on the bench. Marcelo is not fully fit, is he? Oh, he is too. He's exhausted in this match. Oh, well, it looks like we're going to have to bring on Mendy pretty early on. Well, he could play for like 20 minutes or so, but then it's a substitution. Nah, I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to bring on Mendy. We'll bring on Mendy and allow him to play on that left-hand side. He's been quite well this season, in the Champions League especially. So playing against Napoli here might work out a lot better. So we'll allow him just to basically take up his role. I won't sort of specifically specialize him as well. I'm trying to think, should I potentially bring on like Vallejo? Zola here. Let's go with Zola for Marcelo and bring him to the match as well. And we'll leave Mendy there for now. That's alright, he doesn't have much match sharpness, but it's alright. Okay, so Napoli are playing a 4-4-2. They have Milik and Insigne up front. They have Alan, Jose Callejon, our former player, Koulibaly, Manolas, Ospina, Gulam, Zelenic, 24, Polish, 40 million. He's quite a good pick. So unfortunately, Eden Hazard is absent for this match. And we've had to play Mendy instead of Marcelo. So my left-hand side might be a little bit weak in this match. We'll just have to see. So at the moment, we are currently the Invincibles. Will Napoli change that here today? They have Mersons currently injured. Merritt, Fabian. Okay, cool. 7 minutes have been played, and Casemiro has given away a yellow card. Gareth Bale's offside here as well. Insigne on the free kick plays it short. Goes long, but Courtois at the end of it wasn't really challenged at the end of it. But let me know in the comments, guys, your predictions for the series. Where do you think I'm going to end up with the way we're going? Striker-wise, Jovic is really coming to his own after Benzema dropping. Man, Benzema has absolutely dropped off a cliff, which is a shame. That's why I wanted to try to get rid of him. That's a good shot by Casemiro there. Carvajal, Jovic, Casemiro scores his 5th goal of the season in the UEFA Champions League. Makes it number 5. Luka Jovic with the assist. Manages to find the man just at the edge of the box. Takes 2 heavy touches. That's Casemiro to break Ospina's clean sheet from central midfield. Good on you, Casemiro, even on a header. Insigne now. Very daring coming in. Very daring that coming in, rather. Insigne whipping it in. Mendy at the other end. Couldn't get the cross to Gareth Bale. Had a little bit too much of it. The Welshman rises to the occasion, but it wasn't to be with the header off target. So 6 shots we've had, 4 on target to their 3 and 1. 34 minutes have been played at home at the Santiago Bernabeu, and we still remain 1-0 up against Napoli. Kroos now. Modric. It's gone just wide there. Ospina from the kick out. Ramos brings it back to Courtois. Courtois playing it out from the back. Rafael Varane now. Can't find a Madrid faithful. Milik. Napoli on the counter-attack there. Casemiro is a little bit exhausted. Even Jovic is as well. Come on, just hold off to half-time, boys, and then I'll do some substitutions. Because you really want to try and bait out the match. Realistically, you could have dropped him off the last sort of bit there. So overall, What's sort of going on? Struggling for possession in the opponent's half. Poor conversion of the final third. So we haven't been clinical with our chances overall. Having hard contests. Gulam. Yeah, so overall, we could be doing a little bit better. Actually, I want to go back to that review. Yeah, so let's have a look at the other Champions League stuff going on. Dynamo's up 1-0. Juventus have made it 1-0 against Liverpool. Ronaldo scoring. I feel like we've done quite well with life without Ronaldo. Of course, PSG are 1-0 up. And, yeah, so there's not really too much else going on there. Jovic now. We'll wait for this highlight to go through. 5 more minutes. We'll leave it to the 50, and then we'll do our subs, because your players do regain some of their match fitness when they go in at half-time. Bale, Modric at the back post, hits it straight on. As you can see, they were much slower before. So we get to 50, and I'll probably call it there. Oh, Insigne's picked up an injury. We'll probably call it on that there. 52 minutes. It's not my Insigne, but we might as well do some rotation. So Luka Jovic probably could come off. Casemiro as well. Looks quite exhausted out there. So we'll bring on whom? Like, I don't even know if I should bring on, like, maybe I should just chuck Vinicius up there and allow him to go run wild. Because I feel like bringing on Karim, who's been playing absolutely woeful this season. I've played him 5 times, and he's come off the bench 3. He's picked up 1 assist. I think I might just allow Vinicius to sort of go for it, you know what I mean? So what I'll do is I'll do it a little bit later. So we'll bring on now Ibrahim Sanagri in the midfield. We'll get him to sort of hold. Everyone else, Tony, Luka, Jovic. I want to leave Jovic just a little bit longer on. Even though he's a little bit exhausted, we should be alright. So Ibrahim Sangri is coming on for Casemiro, who picked up the first goal. He's getting a little bit exhausted now, Casemiro. And he's also picked up that yellow, so I don't want him to get phased out of the match too much. Jovic might not make it to 65. We might need to bring on Vinicius Jr. to go forward. I'm going to bring on Vinicius. We've got the 1 goal, so we do have the lead. We've already beaten Napoli previously in the group, but to cement our place at the top, we do need a win here today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on Vinicius Jr. And what is he best doing here? Poacher attack. That's probably not too bad. Just replacing his role there. Okay, so we've also got another substitution we can play. Should I go with Tony Kroos and bring on Isco? I'm tempted to do that. And play Isco there. And we'll leave it at that for now. We'll give out a team talk as well. Okay, so our last 2 substitutions are coming on. Isco and Vinicius Jr. 10 shots to 4 on target. 70 minutes have been played now. 1-0 up against Napoli. Can we make it 2? We are still on the attacking. I don't know if I should sort of ease off a bit, because they have been good in this match. Napoli. We're getting to the 80th minute now. Okay, now we've been playing a lot of attacking this season. We've actually not got to this situation in this series just yet, where when 1-0 up, it's been quite narrow, and they've got a decent amount of chances here. So we could drop to defensive, cautious. I think we'll go with cautious. So the best form of defense is attack, I believe, but be cautious. Don't go defensive. I don't want it to be balanced. Be cautious when you sort of try and push on the break and counter-attack. I want to try and hold off this 1-0 victory. 5 more minutes now. Yeah, just make sure you get it out and be cautious. Good. And create a counter-attack. Vinicius now charging forward there. Waiting for fellow support. Asensio. The shot is absolutely scuffed. It's dogged. It's gone wide. 5 more minutes remaining here now. The ball goes out. Napoli are going to have one last-ditched attack here. No. Oh, thank God, man. That was a close one. That was really, really close. I think Napoli probably should have got something from that. But the FM gods weren't shining upon them. 1-0 was the scoreline against Napoli. Insigne did pick up an unlucky injury. And to be honest, they probably should have picked up a goal there. But Real Madrid have managed to scrape the bottom of the barrel for a 1-0 win. So we've managed to beat Napoli here. Casemiro picks up an 8.2, which isn't the highest we've seen from some of my players. But a 1-0 victory. as Jose Mourinho says, is the best result in football. It's the easiest result. He loves it. So we'll go play Villarreal off camera, and then I'll come back to you guys when we play Valencia, and I'll show you guys the result. Okay guys, welcome back to the second match of today's video. So, we managed to go off camera and beat Villarreal 1-1. Unfortunately, Casemiro picked up a yellow card. He's accumulated too many now, so he's actually ineligible for this match against Villarreal. Luka Jovic picked up the goal. So a 1-1 draw against Villarreal. They're currently sitting in 13th. Wasn't the best result, but we can definitely work from it. So, after 11 games played in La Liga, we sit at top with 31 points, Barca in second with 28, Real Sociedad in third, Atletico Madrid in 8th. Our rivals have 17 points here, and here are some of the stats. Luka Jovic is still the top goal scorer, and we're still competitive in the Champions League. We sit atop of our group. Alright, let's get stuck into Valencia here today. So we're still playing our 4-3-3. We're going to have Jovic leading the line, Hazard, Bale on the left and right, Modric, Kroos, and unfortunately, like I said, Casemiro's picked up a red card. So we've got a couple of options here. We could play Isco, we could play Sangri, but I'm actually tempted to play Thiago Maia. Now, he actually is a defensive midfielder who should really sit like just behind, just in front of the defense, a lot sort of further south here, but I feel like his qualities are good enough for him to slot straight into that Casemiro role and really play and sort of live up to it. So, unfortunately, if sort of shit hits the fan, we've got Isco and Sangri ready to help out. Carvajal, Marcelo, Ramos, Varane, and Courtois are back. Hazard did have an injury, and he looks a little bit lackluster at the moment. I'm probably going to have to rotate him as well now, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's bring on Asensio and let's drop him for Vinicius Jr. So at the moment, Benzema looks like he's massively just unhappy. He's really dropped off, unfortunately. Eder, with his injury, will try and rotate him back into the squad. I don't know if this Valencia match is just for it. Kamara's been quite good this season. Vallejo, he's been rotating with Kamara. Mendy's been really good. Vazquez, I haven't been able to fit him into the squad. Moreno, I haven't even got him registered. I don't need him. Zola, we've still got the likes of James Rodriguez on the books. I still want to try and move him on. Attacking midfielder. It's really hard to bring him into the squad because we just don't need him in that attacking midfield position. We've got Isco, who's a far superior player. We've got Sangri, who plays centrally. And we've got Thiago Maia, who can really drop back. But here today, we have a match against Valencia away. Let's get stuck into them. Rodrigo Sola is out for them. And Casemiro is out for us. So, let's get stuck into it. I still think Thiago Maia can do a shift in that defensive midfield position. I feel like chucking in Isco is a little bit too much of an overkill going forward. So, looking at Valencia's squad, they're playing a flat 4-4-2. Vice, is he a newly signed player? Or have they always had him? When did Vice join the club? I don't know. 11 matches. Maybe he's recently joined from Celta Vigo. If not, Garay, Paulista, Jose Guy, that's an amazing back line. Kondogbia, Parejo, Guedes as well. Gamero. This is a very, very strong squad. And they've also got the Barcelona goalkeeper as well, Jasper, in goal. Alrighty, let's go away against Valencia and hopefully we can pick up something and keep our undefeated run in La Liga. Okay, 2 minutes have been played here. Now we're playing in our black kit while Valencia plays in their white. A small rotation here for the club. Parejo, Kondogbia breaking away. That's a sensational goal by Kondogbia. The former Inter Milan man has found a new home down in Spain. For Valencia, Daniel Parejo, the former Queen's Park Rangers and Real Madrid man, ironically enough, puts it absolutely on a platter for him. 5 goals for Kondogbia. That's a rather unlucky goal to concede, I'd say. Courtois there. Sergio Ramos trying to build something up from the back. Now Kondogbia charging forward and nearly scores his second. Is Thiago Maia really allowing to be sort of bossed in the midfield by him? Maybe that's where those shots are coming from. Kondogbia is control. Yeah. Kondogbia is controlling the game, so it needs to be closed down. Let's make the change. Close him down. I've noticed that already. Close him the hell down. He's scored a goal. He's charging forward relentlessly. Close him down. Bale. Jovic, yes! It's Luka Jovic to make it 1-1. We've brought it back here. His 12th goal of the season. He's been absolutely immaculate in that forward line, playing the poacher role. Gareth Bale holding the ball so well there to find Luka Jovic there to make it 1-1. Okay, how's Bale doing? 73, okay. Vice now. Jason, Daniel, Parejo. Valencia trying to build something up. It's been intercepted by Luka Modric. Cruz, Thiago Meia. Cruz puts it wide to Carvajal at the back post. Asensio, never fear. Asensio is here. It's 2-1 just before the 27th minute there. Cruz bombs it to Carvajal on the right-hand side. The fullback charges forward and whips it at the back post to Asensio and gets a nice, intricate touch on it. It's 2-1 for Los Blancos. Oh, hang on. It's ping-pong here. Through either side. That's a good save there, Courtois. Gomez breaking away. Jose Guy from the corner kick now. Valencia going for some pot shots from range. Trying to find Kondogbia. I think that's what they're trying to do. Gareth Bale, he's doing alright for now. He does look a little bit exhausted out there, so we'll leave him on for now. We might need to bring on Isco. We might need to do a couple of rotations. But it's a shame Hazard and Bale are a little bit exhausted. But we're 2-1 up away against Valencia. It started off a little bit hairy against Gary Neville's former side. But yeah, 2-1 up now. I'm quite happy with that. 14 shots. They had 6 on target. We've had 7-4. So, looking at our results, Marcelo won back more possession. Modric has been playing real well. Sergio Ramos has been surprisingly not playing the best. They've lost a lot of possession there for them. Okay. So, let's start the second half now. Try and build something up. Cruz, Thiago Meia. Thiago Meia has played all right this match. I'm not going to lie. 6.5. He's played well as Luka. Right, 50 minutes have been played now. I'll see if I can do any substitutions that I think here that might work. Okay, I've got a bit of an idea. So Gareth Bale probably needs to come off. But I haven't got a proper right-hand-sided player for there, except for Asensio. And I kind of want to play Isco more centrally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on Isco for Thiago Meia. Under the circumstances, allowing him to play that role, he's actually done quite alright there, to be honest. So we've got Vinicius here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on Vinicius for Bale. And then I'm going to switch the two. I want to play Vinicius on the left, Asensio on the right. And we'll leave it at that for now, because it's only been 50 minutes have been played. I feel like we need to keep, just in case an injury comes up, we'll keep Ibrahim Sangri, might bring him on a bit later, Eder and Kamara as well. So we'll give the team talk and we'll continue on from there. Danny Carvalho's just picked up his 5th yellow card of the season. Vinicius and Isco come off, Thiago Meia and Gareth Bale. I'm quite impressed about Thiago Meia. I was sort of asking him to do a lot. He does have the condition, but he's not quite match fit for this. 2-1 up now. Once it gets to 70, we'll reassess. Oh, Carvajal now. Cruz. Modric has been tackled. Oh, this is a Valencia counter-attack. I thought we might have been able to nick something there. Modric. Come on. It's going to be a Madrid attack by the look of it. Modric. Guedes, no, Valencia going to go back again. Close it down. Good. The shot went well wide. Right, 72 minutes have been played now. We need to sort of shore off this match because we're only 2-1 up. I want to try and get the 3 points. Look, I think I just want to sort of wean things off a bit. I don't want to bring on Sangri because I think it's a very good idea. Kamara either as well. I even know Ramos probably could come off. like in 2 minutes. We'll do that then. We'll give it just a little bit longer. So what I want to do now is I want to drop back to cautious. I want to be cautious. I don't want to be balanced. Like I said in previous, I think it was in the, yeah, it might have been even in this episode. The best form of attack is defense sometimes. So I want to be sort of cautious. All right, once it's 80, we'll bring off Ramos, bring on Kamara for him, and we'll try and shore up our defense. We want to try and hold on to this lead. Oh, there's been a foul here, and it's Coquelin to pick up a red. Hopefully, that doesn't change the match too much. Kenny comes fresh off the bench, because sometimes when a team gets a red card, it can weirdly sort of open up the match more, and they can go on to win. So you need to be cautious for that. Oh no, Isco's been picked up an injury. Oh no, what's he done? A potential foot. Well, just for now, I'm going to have to drop back Asensio to midfield and allow that right-hand side to completely lapse. Just hold on, guys. Just hold on. 24 shots to 10 Valencia have. We've got one last attack here by the look of it. Carvajal. If we score from here, that's going to be a joke. He's held off well there. 2-1 was the final score. That was a hell of a match for Real Madrid Los Blancos. A 2-1 victory over Valencia. I predicted a win for Madrid today after Fulham behind Valencia. Okay, so Kondogbia picked up the first goal. Luka Jovic and Asensio picking up 2. Coquelin got sent off. The former Arsenal man frustrated down in the sun. And Carvajal Marcelo picked up a booking. Unfortunately, without our key central defender, we conceded probably 1 goal too many. But, yeah, 2-1 was the result. I think it was quite good. Isco is out for 3 to 4 weeks. No! Well, at least we got James. 24th of November it currently is, so it's probably not too bad for him to maybe come in. Okay, so Real Madrid maintain unbeaten record. We've still got our 12 matches in a row without losing, which is quite sensational if I'm being honest. So guys, unfortunately on that note, it's time to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching episode 3 of the Real Madrid career. It's the 24th of November for now, and we still have a fair few more months of the season to go. And we're still undefeated, which is fantastic to see. I really attribute that to my goal-scoring threat of Luka Jovic. We're currently first in the Liga with 34 goals. We've conceded the least, third best. We have the third highest yellow cards and only the second highest attendance, really. 11th highest red cards, of course. So, after 12 matches played, we've won 11, we've drawn 1, and we sit on 34 points in La Liga. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Royce